Hey everybody, it's your boy Los Trades, and we're gonna keep this explanation pretty quick, pretty simple. Okay, so I'm gonna start so I'm gonna go ahead and start with oil. Okay, so with oil, I closed it very prematurely. As y'all can see, that 3RR was hit. This would have been such a beautiful, beautiful, easy dub straight to this demand zone. If we looked at the daily, clearly, now we have been pushed all the way down here. However, right, I'm going to go ahead and add a line based off of the 5 minute where I entered, which is, or if anything, let me go ahead and do this. Hopefully we can see it on the daily time frame. As y'all can see that line up there, this line, price was all the way up here, bullish, just strong off of the daily. So me, the way that I'm thinking, okay, what is the probability? Price is all the way up here. What is the probability the price is going to get pushed down here to this this 1 hour demand, I should say, right? Because this is the demand that I wanted price to come down here. And for me, honestly, I just didn't see it realistically. I thought, hey, you know what? This is not worth me holding. The supply that I took, right, was off of this 4 hour supply area, which, if we see, is basically this bullish candle here. This is what I was aiming for. So price came into this supply area and I got my entry. I said, oh, we just broke, the 5 minute break of structure. Boom, I'm in, right? And while I was in the trade and price did close very nicely, right? We were here. Then this next candle was bullish. Then next candle started coming up. I just kind of decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and close it because my perspective on the thing is I was expecting, or at least I believed at that time, that we're creating higher lows around this area. So if we're gonna look at it from a higher, let's say a higher time frame point of view, I believed around this area, I believe the price, this candle was still open at the time, right? So I'm thinking maybe we're just creating a higher low to go higher high. And if I'm already a little bit in profit, then I'm going to go ahead and just take it. I was also looking at this, right? I'm like, okay, we created a higher high, higher low, higher high, right? This, even though it's a morning, I was expecting, at least I thought, we're probably going to continue to go up because my bias is very much has to be aligned with the daily, and after the daily it has to bleed into the other smaller time frame. So yeah, unfortunately this was a premature close. I have documented it. We did get the account up a little bit into profit, so not too bad overall. But this, it definitely I would say it sucks to see it that it worked in the end. However, I am extremely thankful that I was able to see this happen because I'm going to include this in my playbook. This is going to be something that for the next time, I need to make sure that unless the daily has closed, right? Again, because I'm looking at this daily time frame, right? And we're seeing this. And yes, we closed the previous day, we had closed bearish, right? This candle. However, this daily candle had pushed all the way up, breaking that high, breaking these highs. My head, I'm thinking, hey, we are probably going to continue going up. Now, off of the fundamentals, I could not really find much. However, I do know that a lot of analysts, professional analysts, are saying that oil is, even though we are low, right? Even though the value of oil currently is below, would be the $80 mark. As we can see, price has gone up higher in the past. A lot of them are saying that oil is going to be very bullish. And as we see this daily time frame, unless oil decides to close below these lows, I'm going to be looking to buy in from here on unless I'm proven wrong. But yeah, this was the trade. And unfortunately, again, I wish I would have just accepted it, but it is what it is. We have to live and we have to learn. Moving forward to NASDAQ, this was another trade. Again, easy, simple. I wish, again, I would have trusted my guns. It is what it is. As y'all can see, we pushed up very bullishly last week, came back down. We don't have a close below, these lower highs or higher lows, I should say. However, I was a little hesitant because I'm like, I don't know, same thing. I don't know if we're going up or down. Now, off of the fundamentals, it seems like we're starting to have bears come into play. But off of the news that I've been looking at and the articles that I'm reading, it seems like we are pretty much in a weird mixture. Like we're gonna start seeing consolidation. We don't really know if NASDAQ or these index are going to go higher based off of the stock market, or if we're going to go lower again based off of the numbers that are being presented by these companies. So me, I decided to take this trade off of this supply zone, and as y'all can see, I had these other areas that I also considered, hey, we might break and go higher, and that's fine. Now I took my trade off of this 5 minute again break of structure. I did hesitate. I'm like, this candle is not really, I don't really like that. I like a nice strong candle like this. If we can see, this is a nice strong candle, right? And well, we entered. I said it is what it is. We put stop loss above. Price came in, right? Came down here, started waking up. Well, my thought process is I'm already down here. Apex has what they call the trailing threshold. I'm not about to have price come all the way to $1,000, $2,000, whatever, and then reverse at break even, and then ultimately that counts as me not taking the profit, and then that threshold is less, it's worth less now. So now I have less available threshold to continue moving forward. So I closed it. The other reason I closed it was because at this time, I mean, look, we're looking at 12:45. This candle's 12:50. I was done. I was tired. I'm like, I need to go hit the gym. I need to kind of go do other things and get away from just staring at the computer, staring at the market. Luckily, I did, because I don't know how I would have felt about this gigantic candle pulling all the way back up to my entry. I'm up 3K on one of the 150K accounts. The other ones are basically break even. And then on my 100K accounts, I'm up 1,600 on this account. And then the other accounts are only up 600 bucks. It is what it is, guys. Again, I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm praying to God to really help me better my technique, better my entry, become more patient, recognize self-sabotaging so I can avoid it, and overall just really focus on the process. The money, I'm not even focused on the money anymore. I just really want to take really good setups, be patient enough for the really good setups, and through the grace of God, I will get paid with time, and that's all I can do. Can't force it. I just have to be patient. Thank you guys for tuning in. Without further ado, is your boy Lowe's Trades. Peace.